Let's move on to problem number 3 on our quiz. Once again, I look at this problem and I think to myself, all right, I see an equal sign, so I know this is an equation. So I'm going to follow the same 4 basic steps. The first thing I always look for is the distributive property. I don't see it, so I'm going to check it off. The second thing I'm going to look for, that's right, like terms. I don't see any like terms on either side of the equal sign, so I'm going to move on to step 3. What is step 3? This is correct. The inverse of addition or subtraction, positive or negative numbers. You've got to do the opposite. So let's look. Right here I see negative 5. So I'm going to do the opposite of taking away 5. I'm going to add 5 to both sides of the equation because my goal is to isolate the variable. Let's see where we're at. Right here I see a negative 37 plus 5. Is this DSS or SSA? That's right. This is DSS. The signs are different, so I'm going to subtract. What is negative 37 plus 5? That's right, it's 32. But wait a minute. 37 is a larger number, so it's going to be negative 32. Bring down my equal sign, straight down. Okay, now I look on the other side. 8x is definitely still there. I've got negative 5 plus 5. And we all know that that's 0. So this is what I'm left with. Step 3 is complete. Let's move on to step 4. Step 4 is the inverse of multiplication or division. Whatever I see, I've got to undo it. I don't see anything over here. So I look over here. Oh, I see a multiplication problem. So I'm going to do the opposite. And the opposite is divide, of course. Divide both sides by 8. Negative 32 divided by 8. 1 positive, 1 negative. Therefore, the negative rules out. It's negative 4. 8 divided by 8 is just 1. So I'm left with 1x, but we all know we don't need that 1. So x is equal to negative 4. And of course, if I want to make sure that I got the correct answer, I can do what? I can plug it back into the original equation and see what I get. So let's do that. Negative 37 equals 8 times negative 4 minus 5. All right. What is 8 times negative 4? That's negative 32. Minus 5 more. Signs are the same. Same sign, add. 32, that is 37. And it is negative. Because I add and keep the sign of the equation. So it checks out. I've completed the problem correct. Make sure you're looking at your quiz and finding where you made your error.